You remember the Austrian embassy came to us because at that point in time we were doing quite a bit of music philanthropy work in Singapore. And so the Austrian embassy first invited us and said there is possibility of a project of an international school with a music and art focus and whether we'd like to be investing in it. So I remember coming home and discussing with you, and we said, well, what would a dentist know about business in Europe? Yeah? And what would a dentist know about education, despite the fact that my father was a teacher all his life? So the first time we actually turned down the invitation. I said, no, I don't know anything, no thank you. And I think then the trade commissioner for the Austrian embassy came back a second time. He's still a very good friend of ours. And he said, you know, you should consider this project. It really suits you to the core. And we decided, why not? Let's take a leap of faith. After all, it's Vienna, such a beautiful city, full of music, history, art and culture, which is something we like very much, isn't it? Yeah. So I think that's the memory for me for how it all started.
Let's pack and go to Vienna. More or less half-packed, I would say.
Yeah.
And it was a very interesting moment for me because culturally, and it was a shock to me as well because we started off with only 12 students in this school.
Oh, you remember the 12 students?
12 students, yeah. Very fond memories with them. And it was also very entrenching as well because we had no idea how to run the school or who we were working with and who our partners were. But I was very skeptical when you first approached me because we had no idea.
Now you tell me.
In fact, we had more teachers than students, right? Remember that?
I think it was one building.
One building,
Yeah?
yes.
The
yes,
Semmelweis house as it is now. Yeah.
It was super quiet. I remember entering the school with only 12 students and how many teachers?
I don't know. That's how it all started, isn't it? Yeah.
Wow, 12 years ago. I think the most daunting experience that I ever had was to deal with languages, to deal with German. I remember I couldn't even speak or even buy something without speaking German.
Did you remember the food challenges
Of course.
that the students had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were served desserts, I remember.
Yeah.
And I was telling the kitchen, why desserts? And I remember 𝐼𝐸𝐶.
𝐼𝐸𝐶,
Yeah.
So
and the kids were complaining. I said, there's no rice, no food, no protein. And finally, I realized that in Austria, usually one of the weekdays, which is usually a Friday, that they serve the family desserts.
I mean, it's food.
Yeah,
And,
food.
And I think that was a really big challenge because we set up to build an international school.
School, correct.
And while the culture of this place is very well respected, but it was big of a culture shock for all the students. Yeah, I think we had then partners and managing partners who had different ideas for the school. Totally different idea from what we wanted the school to be. And certainly, like what you say, it's not a vision of an international school, although in name it was supposed to be built as an international school. Vienna is such a beautiful place. This ground that the school is located is such a beautiful place. We hear the same birds and all that. But beautiful ground don't come without the challenges, particularly with the people. I think those were the business side of the challenges. The best outcome of it is to embrace and see the beautiful side of things. And of course, the music here, the culture here, the art it's absolutely beautiful, and it's really the center of music and arts in the world. At the same time, what we'd love to put into place here, a new perspective from an international view from where we come from.
But now that I've lived here for almost 12 years, I'm able to share with them my thoughts and the reasons behind.
You start first. Ladies first.
Okay. Many challenges, right?
The vision.
The vision.
Yeah.
Oh, the vision, not the challenges.
Did we say vision?
What were your visions?
Oh, visions.
I'll start.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the things, more than the fact that Vienna is really a very beautiful city, we saw also the lack in the world where top-class education with a good focus in music and art. Yeah, we come from Singapore. You know, the education there it's highly regarded, but we thought from Singapore we saw something missing
being a musician and also a mother of some talented kids.
Two
talented kids.
I hope I don't have any
see.
more.
I think we actually have discussed and talked a lot about the idea of hot housing, whether it sits well with the current world situation right now. We both envision that our school should cater to the next generation of very talented kids, providing them the best education, providing them the guidance in helping them to live in this world.
We have a vision of building a school. Of course, today is AMADEUS International School, Vienna, of academic excellence with a good focus on music and art, providing not only music and art education, all-round education for students to build them into global citizens, but at the same time providing the opportunity for top talents to not be dissociated with the real world, the real society, while they develop important skills to live well, do well, practice their art form well in this world. Top-class academic, top-class boarding, best nutrition, top-class art and music education, and the best livable city in the world, Vienna, where it provides the environment for us to build our vision of a school of excellence. Because I think every day when we walk the ground and you see the students and you receive news about achievement of the students, it just makes us prouder today than yesterday. And I think we know tomorrow we'll be prouder than today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So on and on and on, we'll be prouder every day.
Guardian. I strongly believe that AMADEUS is a guardian for all our students. Why? Because we need to, education is given. We want to give them the best development, moral education as well, culture, especially for the boarding students and living alone, living away from their families. Perhaps we have to act as pillars for them.
I would use one word as evolution. Evolution meaning to say that in this fast-changing world, how do we adapt both their safety, their education, at the same time connecting them to the historical part of the world? How do we evolve our education system, our environment to adapt and create the best possible for them? Well, I think in another 12 years, I think there is a very big possibility, and we work towards that, that this whole campus, currently we have 3 buildings, we'd like this whole campus of possibly all 6 buildings to be AMADEUS International School.
Perhaps maybe a performing arts center?
Performing arts center, yeah, good. I think we can look at a performing arts center of maybe about 300 to 500 capacity.
That's right.
Would be nice.
It's so important in this country.
By then, I'll expect our students to do very well in their IB exams, in whatever exams they do, to be top school in the world, top in music, top in talent. We have a vision of a swimming pool and a lot of sports facilities.
That will be quite a challenge.
Yeah, and of course, it all comes down to having a community of understanding that excellence is a habit, not just a behavior. Teachers, students, staff, senior leadership, all embracing the fact that in 12 years we will be the top school in the world. I'd say for the leadership for the school, there are a few attributes that we definitely have to look for and build. Ethics, morals, because you are leading by example. Excellence of habit, that means every day you know you're at the best that you can be.
I'm totally aligned with you. And
nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best. Having worked with you and with the school, we see a lot of, I would say, transitions and metamorphosis along the way. We need to actually work within what we have. Like you say, all your attributes have to be in this community, in this working community. Then we can grow.